What is going on, y'all? Travis here, back and ready to watch a movie that I've been super excited to check out. I've had to avoid TikTok so that I don't get spoilers for this movie, but I'll be checking it out today. Thank God. I didn't have to wait too long. I'll be checking out Red, White, and Royal Blue. Super excited. I've heard a lot about this movie, but I don't really know too much. So without further ado, let's check it out. Red, White, and Royal Blue. Looks like there's a couple snacks in this movie. Y'all know I like a good snack or two.
It was a storybook ceremony today inside Westminster Abbey. Prince Philip married his childhood sweetheart. Thousands came to cheer the couple and to cheer the prince's younger brother, Prince Henry. The wedding reception boasts a who's who of international guests, including the charismatic son of the American president.
Okay, you've been yucking my yum all day. What's going on with you?
It's the whole Prince Henry comparison thing.
That is a beautiful human.
He spent his entire life attending
Both of
fancy
them.
events like this. I feel like if I use the wrong fork at dinner, they're just gonna eat me alive.
Just remember you're handsome and charming and everyone loves you.
The cake alone cost £75,000. Practically had to break the
Jeez.
doors down to get it inside. It's obscene.
That Prince Henry is yummy.
He's such a snob.
I was gonna go for a rich white boy. That is a rich white boy I'd go for.
Oh, you know what is obscene? Is how attractive the president's son is.
He's the world's rudest person.
He's the world's most irritating person.
How's it going?
Oh! Shady!
Wow. That's nice. Henry! What's up? Long time no see.
Alex?
Killer wedding, man. Oh, you gotta wonder how many families you could feed with what this cake costs.
Probably not as many as if we put your shoes on auction.
Rude? Tell me something, Your Majesty. Did your parents send you to snobbery school, or does looking down on people just come naturally to you? You know what?
Oh my God.
It'll be fine.
Oh no! Oh my God. That sucks. Oh my God.
You've done some pretty stupid things in your day, but this...
Takes the cake?
You hear that, Czar? He's opening with a joke.
Maybe he can host the correspondence dinner next year.
I sent you to
He
London
is
with
so
pretty simple
good looking.
instructions.
Henry shoved me.
An urge
Uma
I currently share
Thurman.
with the prince. Before this weekend, I had a higher approval rating than the prime minister. And overnight, you've managed to undo all that. I'm on the ballot again in 14 months.
It was an
experts in
accident.
manufacturing jobs that this deal provides.
I'm really sorry, Mom.
I know you are, baby. That's why I need you to fix it.
You're flying back to London tonight. The White House and the palace are going to release a joint
Damage.
statement explaining that what happened at the wedding was a complete misunderstanding.
Which it was.
You and Prince Henry are in fact close personal friends and have been for the last several years. You can hate Prince Henry all you want, but the minute you see a camera, you better act like the sun shines out of his ass.
What if I set myself on fire?
We'd ship the ashes to Heathrow.
Henry's father.
Arthur Fox, beloved English stage and film actor, died of cancer 3 years ago.
What's the name of Henry's dog?
David. Who names their dog David?
Sean Shrivastava, Prince Henry's equerry.
Nice to meet you, Sean.
I am His Royal Highness's personal attendant.
Here comes His Royal Highness now.
You've gotta be joking.
Alex.
One of our photographers will now take some pictures of His Royal Highness welcoming you. You must stand to the right of His Royal Highness.
Should we do this?
Big smiles for the camera, please.
My NDA's bigger than yours, I want you to know that.
You're wearing lifts. You know that too, sweetheart.
Sweetheart.
Oh, we finished it.
Yes, Your Royal Highness.
Dick.
You've been mates since you met at the Melbourne Climate Conference several years back.
You two love each other.
We hit it off instantly.
Yep.
What do you think of jolly old England?
I really love it here.
Alex has very strong opinions, and he shares them loudly.
What 3 words would I use to describe Henry? White, blonde, British.
One thing I most admire about Alex is his willingness to admit when he's wrong.
Henry does the best freestyle raps.
How on earth did you end up on the floor in
Buckingham Palace.
covered in cake?
Actually, it happens more often than you think in the palace.
Classic.
Well, his mum is the President of the United States. And my mum is the Duchess of Edinburgh, which means that his mum outranks my mum.
You visit this place a lot?
Every couple months. Never with photographers, though.
Stay down.
Why'd you dislike me?
I went to introduce myself to you, and you looked at me like I had head lice. Then you turned to your equerry and said, "Get me out of here."
I could have been nicer.
Oh my god.
All right, what else? Couldn't have just been the conference.
Thinks you're hot?
Oh my god, it is.
It was my first foray into the world as a public figure, and I was really scared, and you could have helped me, and you didn't.
He's pouting. It's kind of cute.
You're right. I'm sorry I was a prick to you. It's no excuse, but I was a prick to everyone in those days. My father had died a few months before, and the palace insisted on parading me around. For the record, I didn't say get me out of here. I said I need to get out of here, which is a different thing entirely.
Oh. Well, now I feel like I need to apologize.
Some kid brought fireworks for his friend.
Well, we survived it. That means we never have to see each other again.
You're expected at my New Year's party. See you in a few months, Your Majesty. Later, Sean.
No matter how silly the so-called Cake Gate controversy may be, and it is very silly, the first son's charm offensive this week has helped his mother's campaign.
I watched your committee hearing on the flight home. You should be tougher on those agribusiness mofos.
Well, maybe I can get you to push me to cake for me. What's your beef with him anyway?
He's elite and privileged and lives in a palace.
Meanwhile, you're now elite and privileged and live in a palace.
Yep.
It's funny how life works.
Hey, Miguel. What's up?
ACD, slumming it in Shaw.
Nice damage control this weekend. Hey, you mind if I put my journalist hat on for a sec? Is your mother's campaign nervous the Republicans are gonna nominate Richards?
The only Republican who makes us nervous is Abraham Lincoln, and I doubt he's running.
You have to let me use it.
Not a chance, Miguel.
Such a tease. How about sources close to the president?
Y'all got a history?
Qué buena birthday, Miguel.
Lo mismo, Alex.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I hate the tie you're wearing in Vogue. What do you have against color anyway?
Gray is a color, thank you. That's the thing that people don't understand about Byron's poetry. He was single-handedly responsible for every romance ever written in the last 2 centuries.
I'm blocking you for the rest of the night.
I kind of like the way this
with
is.
my dog watching Bake Off. It never occurred to me that the royal family watches television. You're more of a human than I thought. You don't seem like the kind of person that would name their dog David.
He's named after Bowie.
Wait, seriously? That's way cooler. Have I surprised you in any way?
Nope. You are just as ghastly as I imagined.
Oh my god.
I'm hanging up now.
No, I'm hanging up on you. Good night. Has anyone on the campaign actually read my Texas strategy memo?
Did anyone ask you to write this memo?
Zara, there are good ideas in here. Will you please read my memo?
Fine.
Thank you.
Now get the hell out of my office.
Nice tie. Rocking the orange.
This is obviously copper.
Miss Holleran, you are the most exquisite woman I've ever seen in my life.
I haven't drunk since Christmas. You gotta catch up. You don't dance?
Ballroom lessons didn't exactly cover this.
You're dancing. Sorry, did he say till the sweat drops down my balls?
Oh. Henry's super adorable too. Where are you going?
What are you doing out here?
Wanted to get some air.
A jacket.
Did I do something wrong?
Do you ever wonder who you'd be if you were an anonymous person in the world?
I was an anonymous working class kid for most of my life. And then my mom became president.
Who would you be? Be a writer. I'd certainly date more.
Because it's so hard for a prince to get a date.
People I date don't interest me, and the people who interest me, I can't date.
Oh my God, Henry, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Christ, you're as thick as it gets.
Oh? Oh?
I'm sorry.
Chase his ass! Go get him! Damn, you've been
That's why I
ghosting.
can
He's been
deliver on my
ghosting him
plan
for
and
2
bring
months at
prosperity.
least.
Got a minute?
Okay, what's going on?
Funny thing happened on New Year's Eve. Henry kind of kissed me.
I totally called that.
Oh, shut up, Nora. You did not.
Hey, he has never once checked me out. Where I'm sitting, Henry is...
True. Kind of gay.
The first 50 rows of a Gaga concert kind of gay.
But he's always dating a different girl.
Princes aren't allowed to be gay. You should know that. Tell me more about this kiss. Did you like it?
Grabbed my hair in a way that made me understand the difference between rugby and football.
I'm gonna take that as a yes.
And it wasn't unpleasant.
I mean, you've been wanting him to dick you down forever.
What? No, 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 no.
You've been like completely obsessed with Henry for years.
I've not
Do
been-
not interrupt me. You've been long distance text flirting with him all day, every day for months, and he kissed you and you liked it. So, objectively, what do you think that means?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I can wrap my head around being low level into guys, but what I'm really confused about is being into Henry.
How many guys have you been with?
Low level into guys.
2. Once in high school, once with Miguel Ramos.
The political reporter!
Shut up!
Okay, well, do you two have any appearances coming up?
He's supposed to be my guest at the Prime Minister's dinner next month.
Uma Thurman is gorgeous. He ghosted him?
Alex, I read your Texas campaign memo.
How?
I'm a journalist, Alex. I quite literally have my sources. Anyway, I think you've got some good ideas.
Thanks, Miguel.
The campaign putting your memo into action? Because they should. Is this the year the Democrats finally flip Texas?
Oh,
Alex?
you are like in love.
Yeah, we're gonna flip Texas. I need your help.
Where's the threat? Do we need to clear the room?
What? I just need to talk to Henry. In private.
Best I can do is the red room. You take him any further and a security team will taser you.
Oh my god, calm down.
I owe you an explanation. My behavior was appalling.
Shut up. Stop talking.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
All
Oh.
right, fellas, time's up. We gotta get back to... Oh, God.
There you are.
Hi, Ma.
It's good to see you and His Royal Highness on better terms and not on the floor.
Henry and I are much happier against walls.
Everything all right?
Yes, very excited to be here.
Hopefully we'll get through tonight without any more scandal.
The night is young, Ma.
Please,
Oh
Prime Minister.
my god.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna stay at least 500 feet away from me for the rest of the night.
Sensible plan.
I'm not done.
Oh, of course you're not.
Then at midnight, you're gonna come to my room where I'm going to do some very bad things to you.
Oh. Oh, okay. Very bad things to you.
To be clear, this changes nothing between us.
I was about to say the same thing.
You weren't.
When did you start to fancy you?
Climate conference.
I really thought you hated me.
I hated how good you looked.
Getting hot.
What's that?
The key to my family's house in Austin. I started wearing it when we moved here.
You know, I don't think I've ever owned a key in my entire life.
Just to put it out there. I guess you could say I'm bisexual.
Just to put it out there, I am as gay as a maypole.
I have no idea what a maypole is.
Maypole.
I wouldn't mind doing this again.
Me neither. We just have to keep it very casual, of course. I just can't afford for you to fall in love with me.
Okay, wait a minute. No, that's not what I meant when I said...
yourself, Your Majesty.
It's your Royal Highness. I don't know how many times I have to tell you that. I should probably get going.
Oh, you might as well just do it again. You're there.
There's this charity polo match in Windsor next month that my mate Percy's foundation organizes. I was wondering if you might want to be my guest.
I don't know how to play polo.
You won't be playing. I will. You'll be watching.
Probably safer for everyone.
Yeah, agreed.
Ooh.
Do you have a last name?
Actually, I have several. My full name is Henry George Edward James Hanover Stuart Fox.
And I thought Alexander Gabriel Claremont Diaz was enough.
Jeez.
He is.
Oh my god.
Does anyone in your family know about you?
My sister Bee's the only one I've told.
Why are you
My
both
mum
so
probably suspects
gorgeous?
my brother Philip is completely oblivious.
And what about His Majesty?
He sat me down on my 18th birthday and told me not to let any selfish desires I might be harboring reflect poorly on the crown.
That is some bullshit.
It's my life.
Doesn't mean you have to accept it.
Prince Henry belongs to Britain. Henry Fox has to belong to himself, or else he'll vanish.
Can he ever belong to someone else?
Only momentarily.
That sucks.
I think we should make love tonight.
Oh. I mean, yeah. Who says make love anymore? We're gonna, like, listen to Lana Del Rey when we do it?
All right, all right.
It's just...
Lana Del Rey.
Who's gonna do what? I've never...
Oh my God. I'm so not playing this cool right now. I went to an English boarding school, dear. Trust me, you're in good hands.
Oh, we're going for right now. Right now is tonight. You two love each other.
Is there any part of you that wishes you weren't the son of a president?
I actually wish I could help more. It's gonna be a tough campaign.
You really do love it, don't you?
Yeah, I really do. To devote your life to helping others, to know that what you do has a meaningful impact on people's lives.
Is there any part of you that doubts?
My father was 12 when my abuela brought him and his sister over from Mexico. In America, if you're an immigrant with a Z in your last name, there's not a lot of people in positions of power that look like you or sound like you. I've been given a chance to be someone in the world that my father didn't see when he was growing up. You can't know what that means.
I'm learning.
Aren't they cute? Ugh.
Did you tell Miguel Ramos that we had a plan to flip Texas?
What? No.
16 tweets today, all linking to his new article. I was unaware my campaign had a new Texas strategy.
If your campaign had read my memo, you'd know. All I said to Miguel is that Texas is competitive and we intend to win it.
We have to explain to everyone that we don't, in fact, have a new Texas strategy.
You do have a Texas strategy. You just won't implement it. Why aren't you firing up the youth vote, building a grassroots movement? Why aren't you fighting for your home state, Ma?
I am fighting for my administration. Richards is killing me in the Rust Belt. That's where we need to focus. You are no longer allowed to speak to the press. Do you understand me?
Yes, Madam President. 27.
What?
You were 27, not 28 when you won your first election. Ask any of the women who work for you. They'll be able to tell you that.
Ooh. Damn.
Madam President, do you need me for something?
What's the deal with this campaign memo? I read your memo.
He does look like he could be their kid,
Good
too.
work.
You know, between the two of them.
We're sending you to Texas. You'll have a shoestring budget. You'll eat fast food for every meal.
You'll work 18-hour days, and you'll love every minute of it.
When do I start? Greetings from the Lone Star State. The energy here is electric, and I think we can make a real difference.
Dear Alex, I can't think of a single way to start this email except to say you're incredible. I can feel your skin against mine, and it makes every bone in my body ache.
Henry, seriously. I can't have smut filling my inbox, corrupting my mind, and bulging my pants like this. You know I am incorrigible, so don't encourage me. I think you'd really like Austin most especially. I want to see your mouth covered in barbecue sauce.
Oh.
And then I want to lick it off.
Don't they have napkins in Texas? I'll be damned, Alex, but I miss you.
Just hit 1 million voters!
I'm reminded of one of my favorite quotes. It isn't what we say or think that defines us, but what we do. And I think that what you're doing is amazing.
Listen, my mom has inspired me every day of my life. She has passed down to me a faith in America that always looks to the future, not back at the past.
This guy.
Get your coat on.
Go
Great
away.
Speech.
Here we go.
You looked really good up there.
Tell me something. Do you honestly believe that we're ever hooking up again?
Right.
Well, I don't
You acted
anymore.
like a little rat.
Is there a problem between us, Alex?
Yeah. Claiming we had a plan to flip Texas.
Which you do and have enacted and confirmed as much when we spoke about it on the record.
Well, the only thing I'm confirming tonight is that you're an asshole. Feel free to use that quote. What are you doing here?
Oh, just a bit of skullduggery.
We need to get up to my room right now.
Y'all don't waste no time. Shit, I wouldn't either. I don't blame you. Get to it.
What's your favorite movie?
Oh, In the Mood for Love.
What's that?
I've never seen it.
God, sometimes I forget how uncultured you Americans are. It is only the swooniest movie of all time.
Swooniest? Is that even a word?
Yes, of course it is.
Have you ever had your heart broken?
The day my dad died.
My allergies.
Alex Claremont Diaz, it's almost 7. You have interviews to do. Let's get going.
Shit.
What's going on?
Is there someone in there? Where is she?
Zara, no one is here.
Oh, really? Well, that no one left her phone. Where is she?
What are you doing?
You hook up with some rando. You don't have her sign an NDA, and then you let her bring her phone in here.
Trust me,
yeah,
she's not
Alex.
gonna
Yeah,
do
that
any
is
of that.
really chill.
Good morning.
Zara? Breathe.
Don't you tell me what to do.
Do you want to sit?
Yeah.
Okay. Where do you want to go? Oh, there? Okay.
Yeah, fine. I'm fine. How long has this been going on?
Since New Year's.
Oh, God. And who knows about this?
Literally no one but you. And the Secret Service. And Percy. Right, and Nora.
Oh, and I told my sister.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she was really happy for us.
Oh, I can't wait to see her again. She's really...
Shut up, okay? The both of you.
Please don't tell my mom. I haven't told her yet.
I'm sorry to interrupt your process of becoming, but you're the one who decided to put your dick into the heir to the British throne.
Technically, I'm the spare.
Not talking to you, sir. Would it make any difference if I told you not to see him again?
No.
Every time I see you, it takes another year off of my life. You better be dressed and in the lobby in 5 minutes so we can get your mother reelected. And as for you, little Lord Fauntleroy, you get your ass back to Maryland, England right now. I want you chewing on a goddamn crumpet by sunset, and if anyone sees you leave this hotel, I will Brexit your head from your body. You got me?
Loud and clear.
You can't talk to
Your
him
Royal
like
Highness.
that. Oh my god. That was
Do you have a few minutes?
hilarious.
Sure, darling. You look very serious.
Yeah. I've been, figuring some things out about myself lately, and it's, relevant to the campaign in a way.
Okay.
I've met someone.
Honey, that's great. I mean, why would that be relevant to the campaign? She's not a Republican, is she?
No. She's also a he, and he happens to be Henry.
As in the Prince of England.
Yeah. Oh,
We're gonna need some pizza. So are you gay, bi, fluid?
Let Mama
Look at
buy.
her.
Well, you know that being LGBTQ is not a silent letter.
Yes, thank you, Mom.
I mean, if I've had more warning, I could have made you a PowerPoint presentation, but can I give you some advice?
Sweet, I
Yeah,
think.
of course.
You need to figure out if you feel forever about him before you take this any further. A relationship like this will define your life.
I don't know if we're there yet, Mom. I don't know if we ever will be.
We didn't go over this particular type of partnering when we had the talk, which is on me for making assumptions. I just want to make sure you know you need to wear a condom if you're having anal intercourse. And we can talk about getting you on Truvada. And if you're bottoming, then you need the HPV vaccine. And I can have HHS send over some brochures.
You are ridiculous. I cannot believe they gave you the nuclear codes.
And you have to tell your father.
Oh, this is uncharted territory for us.
When you're a parent, every day is uncharted territory. And when your child is Alex Claremont Diaz, you get used to the exceptional. I love you.
I love you too. Dear Henry. Well, I just came out to my mom. I was never afraid of her rejection. I was afraid that she would see me differently than before. Now I realize that's exactly the point. My parents bought a vacation house after my mother's book was published. I'm headed there to chill over Labor Day weekend with my dad and Nora. My dad suggested that I invite you. P.S. Nora says to bring Percy.
Dad suggested it. Dad might have a feeling about it.
Casablanca. It's great to see you again, son.
What's with the sir? Please, call me Congress.
Oh, well, in that case, you can call me Your Royal Highness.
Look at you two. Ah!
Wait till he finds out about the karaoke machine.
No, I am definitely not doing karaoke.
Oh, he's in it. He's in it. He's in it deep. Well,
Need help?
Not as bad as you do. Henry still sleeping?
He did karaoke last night. Plus half a dozen tequila shots.
Oof. Gotta be honest, I thought because he was a prince that be a little more of a candy ass.
Yeah, he's tougher than he looks. So you like him?
What's not to like?
I wasn't sure if you needed to have like a Catholic moment about it.
Have a little more faith in your old man. You are, after all, talking to the patron saint of gender-neutral bathrooms in Austin, you little shit. Your mom and I were a stupid idea, too. Look at us now. Sometimes you just gotta jump.
I hope you have some sunscreen on, Henry, because you pasty like me.
I've been thinking.
I seriously doubt that.
I seriously doubt that.
About
how my life is gonna be a lot different after the election. I'll have a lot more freedom. Until it's my turn to run for office, of course.
Of course.
I thought maybe next summer we could come back here for like a couple weeks. We could be naked, have sex anywhere on the property we want. We could walk through Austin holding hands, and it won't even matter if anyone sees us. You can get to understand my life a little more. I've never felt this way about anyone.
He's so pretty too, damn.
It's like there's a rope attached to my chest, and it keeps pulling me towards you. I feel so right.
Scared.
What I mean to say is, Henry,
Ooh, how could you swim away from that? Good God. Go back. Just gonna leave.
What happened in Texas?
I ended things with Alex.
No, you didn't.
Hen. I'm so sorry.
I felt myself getting too close, and I didn't want to break his heart.
What about your heart?
It's all so silly. The idea of royalty in the 21st century, it's so antiquated.
Yeah.
I wonder if what we do has any meaningful impact on people's lives.
Cheer up. At least you'll never be king. Do you love him?
what difference would it make if I did?
That is so... I, like, can't even imagine. It reminds me of that show, Young Royals. You can't just ghost him, though. That's, like... That sucks.
You won't answer any of my texts or take any of my calls.
Percy said that Henry sometimes goes into his cocoon phases, and the only thing to do is just wait it out.
I can't wait it out. I'm going crazy here.
Go to London. Get your man.
Do it.
What if he won't see me?
Get that man.
At least you'll have your answer.
Yes.
Sir, Mr. Claremont Diaz is at the gates. He insists on seeing you.
Can we please talk? What's going on, Henry? A week ago, we were happy, and then you disappear without saying a word? I think you at least owe me an explanation.
I have done nothing but explain myself to you this past year. Do you honestly think this is easy for me?
You won't talk to me. All I know is I'm the one here willing to fight for us.
Because it costs you nothing!
I've been losing my mind this week because the man I love has vanished from my life without an explanation. I flew across an ocean. I stormed a fucking castle to look you in the eye and tell you that I love you, knowing that you wouldn't say it back. In fact, this is costing me everything, and if this is over, I at least deserve to know why.
I wish you could see me for who I am and not who you want me to be. Sometimes I don't think you know me at all. I can't afford to be reckless. I wasn't raised by a loving, supportive family like you were. My life is the crown, and yours is politics, and I will not trade one prison for another. I can love you and want you and still not want that life. I'm allowed, and it doesn't make me a liar. It makes me a man with some infinitesimal shred of self-preservation, and you don't get to come in here and call me a coward for it.
I would never call you a coward. We can figure out a way to love each other on our own terms, no one else's.
That is simply not possible, and you know it.
I'll leave. And you can live in your tower and protect your heart for the rest of your life, and nothing will ever happen to you. But Henry, nothing will ever happen to you. So if you want me to go, you have to tell me to leave.
Don't make me.
It is the only way you're getting rid of me. Because I would never leave this room if I didn't think there was any hope of holding on to the happiness that I have found with you. And if you think otherwise, then you don't know me.
Woo!
So tell me to go, Henry, and I promise I will walk out that door and trouble you no longer.
Don't tell him. Don't do it.
There's something I want you to see.
Where are they going?
When I was a boy, my father used to bring me here early in the morning before the museum opened. Now I like to come at night. In here, at night, no one else is around to gawk at you or try and take your picture. When I was younger, I would dream of taking somebody I loved here, and he'd love it as much as I did. We'd dance right here amidst all these statues. Just a daft pubescent fantasy.
They're so cute!
Please be patient with me, and I promise I will try and be brave for us. Because when they write the history of my life, I want it to include you and my love for you. History, huh? Bet we could make some. I want you to have some part of me until you can have all of me again. Now we're even. I love you.
Oh my
I'll
God.
be as patient as you need. Go in an election.
Stresses me out.
What's going on? Where's it, Grandpa?
Your emails to Alex have been hacked. They were posted overnight to Reddit, and now security photos of the two of you at the V&A have been popping up.
How many of our emails?
All of them.
No.
I'm so sorry, Henry.
I need to call him.
I've taken the liberty of confiscating your phone as a precaution.
You've done what?
They've taken my phone and laptop as well.
Orders from the palace, sir.
No, I give the orders in this palace!
These orders are from Buckingham Palace, sir. It is believed that this is the work of certain rogue elements within the media.
Can we at least get a message to him? To the White House?
I've tried my contacts within the White House. They may be speaking to Downing Street, but they're not speaking to us.
Now we have Miguel Ramos of Politico, who was the first American journalist to break this story.
This
and who
fucking
has written
asshole.
extensively about
Jealous
it in the week
bitch.
since the leak.
Fuck
Miguel,
this guy.
Why is this anyone's business? After all, Alex
Because he didn't want to fuck him.
He's playing an active role in his mother's campaign.
Fucking bitch.
Don't public figures have a right to privacy? Did you perhaps have advanced knowledge that this leak was going to happen?
Go and say that this fucking guy set you up because you didn't want him.
Henry and I have been together since the beginning of this year.
This is why I couldn't be in
As
politics.
many
'Cause
of
I'd get
you
up on the
have
news and be like,
already
fuck
read.
you.
And while neither of us is naive about what it means to be public figures, what was taken from us this week was our right to determine for ourselves how and when we should share our relationship and queer identities with the world. The forced conformity of the closet cannot be answered with forced conformity in coming out of it. This is about privacy, fundamental right of self-determination, which are exactly the
fact that
principles
that fucking
on
guy
which the
did
struggle
that
for queer
to
liberation
another
has always
queer
been fought.
person makes me sick.
But there is another truth. I fell in love with a person who happens to be a man, and that man happens to be a prince. He has captured my heart and made my life immeasurably better.
Oh my God.
I love His Royal Highness. I hope one day we'll have the opportunity to be public about our relationship on our own terms. Thank you.
I'm proud of you.
Is it still possible I've cost my mom the election?
Yes, but it's also possible that you just won her the election.
God, I miss him.
Oh my God. Sean Travastova, this is Zara Bankston. Look, I know we said we'd only use these phones in an emergency. Welcome to that emergency. I've got the first son in my office moving over the prince like a cow in labor, and I'm not going to get any work done until you put these two lovesick homosexuals on the phone with one another. I want you to march your skinny, perfect ass over to the prince, hand him your phone, or so help me God, you will never see me naked again. I thought you might see my way. Yes, we'll hold. You might be lousy at keeping secrets, kiddo, but I'm not.
Sarah, I could kiss you.
Touch me and die.
Hello?
Baby. Not the baby.
Alex. Oh my God. Are you all right?
Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay.
You know what? I'm coming to London tonight. Just hold on until I get there. We'll figure this out.
Hurry, please.
I cannot.
Have you heard from your grandfather yet?
Not a word. I feel so lost right now. They used to call me the Prince of England's heart, and now it feels like everyone hates me.
Hey, they still love you.
They love the idea of me. And now they are faced with the reality. Your speech was beautiful. Made me very proud to be your boyfriend.
I'm always proud to be your boyfriend.
You'll never guess who Sean is dating.
The king wishes to see you, both of you.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
No, it's not too late to get out of here and fly to the Maldives.
I think it's time I stood up for myself.
The less you say, the better it'll be for you.
I do not need your advice.
I'm so stressed.
There are a number of unscrupulous governments who routinely concoct wholesale fabrications about prominent people. I wonder, Henry, do you suppose that might explain these unseemly reports?
It's all true, Grandpa.
Nevertheless, I have directed Palace Communications to issue a firm denial of these accusations.
They are the truth.
Truth from which I am determined to protect you.
I don't want your protection. I want your support. I deserve to be happy.
Henry, no one is suggesting that you don't deserve to be happy.
But to throw away your future because of one mad infatuation.
Shut up.
Have you read our emails, Philip? Well, if you had, you would realize that this is more than just a mad infatuation. Alex and I love each other deeply.
I have read your emails, Henry. They leave no doubt that your love is genuine. Occasionally vulgar, but genuine. Your primary responsibility is not your heart, but your country. Anything other than maintaining the traditional royal image is out of the question.
Why is it out of the question?
Let me disabuse you of the idea that your contribution to this conversation is in any way welcome.
I'll ask it then. Why must we maintain a traditional royal image?
Because the nation simply will not accept a prince who is homosexual. Yes, Tommy, what is it? Well, how many people?
Several thousand.
That's settled then.
What is it that we've settled?
You're all to go home immediately and await further instruction.
Oh my God, Henry, look at this.
I will no longer be the prince of shame and of secrets. Starting today, the world will know me for who I am, and not who you want me to be.
You can't go out there.
Are you sure this is what you want? There is no turning back if you go out there now.
I certainly hope not. I love you. I love you more.
Oh my God.
That's up for debate.
Woo!
The entire race now hangs on Texas. It's possible we are just minutes away from knowing who the next president of the United States will be. Soda,
Let's find my dad.
Wisconsin, state of
Breathe,
Michigan.
Alex. I'll breathe and
No,
we win.
Michigan, you let me down.
Behind, she's currently
Crikey, that's a lot of red. Remind me how this works again. We're the blue team, right?
What do they teach at that fancy private school?
Texas, of course, has 40 electoral votes. Whoever wins Texas is going to win the White House.
I wanted to say something like, this campaign was never about just me.
Of the campaign's ability to carry the so-called Rust Belt states, it was a bold gamble to focus on Texas. We're going to see tonight if it paid off.
I think my mom's working on her concession speech. You still haven't noticed my tie. Yellow roses. I read it was a thing in Texas. I thought it might bring you some luck.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. I'm so grateful you're here.
Glenn Claremont has carried Texas.
Shut up. It is never that fast though these days. Y'all be waiting for 2 weeks.
There are people who will tell you that elections don't matter. The
He's
auto
up
worker
there
in
with
Michigan
him.
Who worries? Tell that to the transgender high school student in Mississippi, voting for the very first time. Elections do matter because they give you a voice. To
That
a
is
bolder,
so adorable. Ugh.
What do we do now?
Get married.
Do you still have my key on you?
Oh, his old house.
We won.
We won.
After you.
Wow, you really are working class, aren't you?
Oh, shut up, Your Majesty. Do you want me to give you a tour of the house?
Yes, lead the way, darling. All right, so I took my
Darling. They were so adorable. They had such good chemistry. I think they both identify as straight, I think, right? Well, they did a hell of a job acting because they definitely seemed like they loved each other, okay? That was adorable. I love it because I just think that, like, I'm a firm believer, obviously, and love who the fuck you love. I don't know why everybody is so wrapped up. I mean, obviously, these are public people, so it's like a different animal than like a normal person, an everyday person. People are obviously going to be invested and be interested, especially when it's a royal, because the world is obsessed with royals. And obviously, if it's the president's kid, there's going to be some interest there in the private lives of those people. So I know, I get that. But it's like, why does anybody in this world, and I'll never understand it, give a shit who someone else loves or who someone else is shagging in their bedroom? It doesn't have anything to do with anybody other than the people that share that moment. than than the people that share that love. It's so frustrating and so irritating and so stupid. I really enjoyed this. I think the guys had really good chemistry with each other. I loved Uma Thurman's character in this. I have one small little complaint, and I never read the book, so I don't really know if stuff was like left out or whatever, but I think they really missed a big opportunity by not making this a television show. I think that it seemed a little rushed in some parts, and that like a 10 episode series would have been so awesome, because I think like some more stuff could have been fleshed out, and like, I don't know, like maybe a little more details about some things. I thought it was great. I thought it was awesome overall, but I'm like just being like, I don't know, like selfish. Like I wish there was more. I wish it was longer. So I think that like a TV series would have been cool. But I mean, the movie was great. I love it. I could see why so many people thought it was good and are into it. I can't wait to watch it again, because I think their little lines to each other and their little flirtatiousness, I thought it was awesome. It was a cool watch. Was it the most amazing movie I've ever seen in my entire life? No, but it was adorable. And I'm all about more LGBTQ plus representation out there. So I'm down for it. Whenever there's something in the mainstream, I think it has a right to be there, and I want to see more of it. So I loved it. Let me know what y'all thought about it. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.